The monoliths loomed like judgment, blotting stars from the night sky. For 2 generations, the endless obsidian rings had encircled Earth, their psychic emanations imprisoning humanity in docile despair. The Varatian blockade was ruthlessly effective, until the first human children were born who could close their eyes and see. They visualized loved ones, places, and dreams with impossible clarity. In adolescence, their visions intensified into stunningly solid imagery behind their eyelids. At first, it seemed a curious quirk. Then came horrifying discovery. Intense focus could pull those mental worlds into physical reality. It began with small changes. A toy reimagined, a bully thwarted by an imagined ally. But the visualizers soon understood how this gift could free their people. In secretive cells, they learned to manifest radical ideas. A long-lost plant restored to breathe life into starving soils. Schematics woven whole cloth to remove inhibitors from confiscated tech. Strange entities conjured to counter Varisian enforcers. The visualizers knew Earth once pulsed with bold creativity before the monoliths stifled it. Every projection drained essential spirit, yet they persisted. Because when a visualizer named Kai imagined deadly ship-killing anemones blooming in orbital seas, the blockade, impregnable for decades, began to fracture. Still, the visualizers toiled, honing projections from imagination's fertile depths. But Kai was troubled. Each uncanny creation left her emptied, their defined perfection alien. Was she rekindling human ingenuity, or replacing it with monolithic constructs from her mind that allowed no surprise? Yet the people needed any liberation they could manifest. When Kai lifted her eyes to the monoliths again, new visions churned within. Visions that might free humanity from inner shackles as well. Kai knew now that projecting her imagination into reality was itself a monolithic trap. The visualizers had become as rigidly conformist as their Varatian jailers. Kai decided on a new gambit, risky yet vital for human freedom. Instead of manifesting deadly creatures to attack spaceships, she focused inward, bringing her own doubts and fears to vivid life. As the doubt forms assaulted Kai's psyche, other visualizers felt their perfect mental constructs begin to crumble. Frantically, they tried reimposing imagination's control, until Kai let her deepest truths ring out. Better flawed human creations, flawless prisons for the mind. The projections evaporated as each visualizer saw their gift's danger. They had to inspire humanity's innate creativity again, not replace it with imaginary shackles. Even as the battered blockade regrouped, the visualizers carefully reached out to dreamers and dissidents, rekindling fragile ingenuity and hope. Soon, radical new resistance emerged organically from Earth's populace. Risky plans, unbounded imagination, intuitive technologies, no longer channeled through visualizer minds, but sparked in the hearts of ordinary people seizing destiny. The monolith's psychic oppression could not contain humanity's resurgent spirit. When the Varesian armada pressed the final crackdown, they faced a now feral human resistance, employing jury-rigged weapons, guerrilla strikes, and mad defiance. It was no longer a battle of imagined juggernauts, but of the unpredictable human soul. As Kai watched the first obsidian monoliths fall from the skies in flames, she knew the true fight was only beginning, to rebuild human society beyond imposed order. But with people's quicksilver ingenuity rekindled, cutting paths both inspiring and terrifying, there was cause again for hope. Imagination and choice now blazed freely for good or ill. Their future, for the first time in generations, billowed unwritten before them.